Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elizabeth, and I was working in my basement. And so this is a few months ago when I was working in my basement, and I was going through all my fabric and scrap material and all my sewing stuff. And so I came across a big shopping bay full of thrift store stuff that I had planned to make a video of, and totally forgotten about it. And so, anyways, I think I had that bay about a year. I remember it was just before Mother's Day when I went to the thrift store. So, anyways, here I come across this bay and I look in there and I see some stuff that I had bought at the thrift store, and I knew exactly when I did it. And so, anyways, today I want to show it to you. So, today is March 31st, 2026. So, I bought it in May 2025. But, anyways, finding treasures right in my own home. But, anyways, I will show you what I got. I got this shirt. I really like this fabric. It's a little stretchy. I think you can buy those in Walmart, but I have no idea how much they are. I bought it for $1.50, and I also bought this shirt. It has lace on the front, and it has no sleeves, but I'm okay with that. But anyways, wearing this, and then I can wear a cardigan over if I want sleeves. And so I paid again $1.50 for that. So I also got this jumper. It was $7.99, but it is so pretty. It is so pretty. It actually fitted me when I bought it. But anyways, I have not been very well on my feet. My knee has a meniscus tear. So I have been off of my feet for, well, since last August till I'm still not back to walking a lot, and especially outside and stuff. So I have packed on a few pounds. But anyways, I don't want to talk about my weight. I just wanted to tell you that this is actually a little bit too small, but it has, I don't know if it's I think it's a homemade one. Yes, it's homemade. And she used a serger and also sewed it quite deep. So my plans are, and the thread is opening up, so it's coming out where it's been sewed. So my plan is actually to just take the thread out and see if it works with just being serged. But we'll make a different video about that, maybe. And I got this jumper, another jumper. I really like to wear these jumpers. They kind of pack me away a bit. So if I want to use that word. But anyways, I really like this pattern. It's a princess pattern. I do have this pattern. But anyways, it has a nice flared skirt. So what I don't like is if it has this. Now, I just don't like it because, yeah, the skirt isn't very long, and then with my shape, that doesn't look very good. But anyways, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take this hem out, and then I'm just going to sew a trot. So yeah, but I really like this. It fits me very, very nice. It has a really good pattern. So I paid $7.99, but this is a store bought. So yeah, there's that. And I love piecing comforters and quilts and stuff. And so I got, it does not say how much fabric is on there. I haven't even opened it up, but I paid $7 for this, $6.99. It is like it's my thumbs, and I squish it together. I know it's stretchy, like a heavy crim, so I know that can be quite bulky, but I have not opened it up. So once I'm ready to cut this to pieces, then I will open it up on video and show you. Or yeah, I'm going to make a comforter, maybe a quilt. It's red on red, but this was $4.49, so $4.50. So this isn't a very big piece, but still it will definitely, this with white, ooh, that will look so good. And then there's yellow. Yellow isn't my favorite color. It's $2.49, but in a blanket, when you have this broken star, I think it's called broken star. I'll follow me for more. Follow me for more. My plans are to make comforters, baby blankets from this, crib quilts that I might not quilt by hand. I would love to, but I'm having a job. I work. I work every day, so I am not just at home sewing. And so, anyways, that makes it very hard for me to get back to my sewing machine. So anyway, I will show you. I will show you. But that yellow to make a star, even the yellow and the red together would look beautiful. So anyways, I have a purple. Look at that. Or hot pink. Would you call this hot pink? Tell me in the comments if this would be hot pink. Now, it is different in the camera than what it is here. Like, this looks like a grape. Like a dark grape. So, but I paid $4.49 for this. And I am not sure if I would use this for blankets. I might make myself a blouse from this, but I'll show you. I have a few very good patterns in my head for this. Now, this is not a heavy crim. Like, this is not the lightest one either. It's the medium. It would be beautiful for a shirt or a blouse. And I also have a few other items that I am obsessed with, especially the one. Oh my goodness. Handmade. I love this kind of stuff. I know I don't have the money to go and buy brand new stuff, but you know what I would wish to have from I would wish to have a big bowl like this. I've been keeping an eye on in the second hand for a big bowl. This was $8, but I was not even hesitating. I took this in the blink of an eye, and now I put it away for a year, forgot it. When I saw this, I kind of was mad at myself, but I'll tell you why I forgot about it. We went to Mount Rushmore in the States and for Mother's Day. And after we came home, I had put it on my fabric. And after we came home, I don't think I ever thought on that. I ever remembered that. I don't know why. I don't know how that is possible, because there are so many things. I know exactly what kind of fabric I have. I know exactly where my bags of scrap material is and what I have in each bag, and they're black. I can't just see them. And I do remember, I know. And now I forgot. I forgot this. How can you? But anyways, I found these I call them tea bags. I love these. I had two, and I used one of these in my soup just for cloves, and I forgot, or I put it in my potato peel to just soak it or to drip, and somebody brought it into the garden and took this with, and I found it in my garden, and cats or dogs had been biting it, so I just garbaged it. But I missed it so much, and so anyways, I paid $1 for it. Now I have no idea if this is cheap or not. Like, I don't even know how much these are, but I paid $1 at the thrift store. And then I found this cutie. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I paid $1 as well. She is so cute. Isn't she? Both of them are. This one I had before, but this one I never had. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I love stuff like this. That's too bad that I like it so much, because I could have a few of each and it would not bother me, but it kind of bothers my husband, which is good, which is very good, because somebody has to put the brakes on, right? But anyways, no, he's very good. He believe me, he lets me buy stuff, but somewhere has to be a limit, right? But anyways, look at these. Oh, they're so cute. But anyway, this is it for this thrift haul. And so I would like to hear what you say, what color this is now, because it's not the same in the camera than what it's here. So it's going to be very hard for you to tell me. But another thing, tell me if you like piecing comforters. Tell me if you like piecing quilts. I'll show you one. Look at that. This is just white and pink. White and pink. So it has a big border, a wide border around, and it is made to fit a bed. You know, at the end of the bed, there's always this clump hanging down, the square, and they have actually cut it round and ruffled it. So now I didn't make this. I bought this long time ago at the thrift store, and so But anyways, they rounded that. So what I want to do is it's way too long for our bed. So what I want to do is I want to take this part off, and then I want to I think I might make the border a little bit smaller, more narrow, half as wide, and then I want to quilt it. So I want to see if I can quilt it with my sewing machine. I have a heavy duty sewing machine, so I want to see if I can quilt it with the sewing machine. But if you have anything to suggest for me to quilt, to get it quilted, let me know. I live in Manitoba, Canada. So if you are from Manitoba and you see this, and you want to help me out, tell me what I can do with this to quilt, and also give me ideas on, I have a number of books of quilts and comforters. So, but anyways, give me ideas, and then we'll sew together. So you sewing ladies or sewing people, if there's men that like to sew, let me know. Let me know, because I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you my stuff. So yeah, I turn the camera around. This is in my basement, but anyways, that is a sewing machine stand I got from my mom. And there's a lot of sewing stuff, little buttons, all kinds of stuff. And those bins are full of fabric. That box is full of scrap material. Bags like this. I bagged it all separate in bags. This is fabric that I got from my mom. These are just pieces of scrap material that I saved when I made my girls' dresses, or when I made dresses for us. And that there is all blankets and bed sheets. So these are bed sheets that I'm going to use in between the pretty piece that I pieced in the backing. So I don't want to use tearlin or like that bedding. I want to just use bed sheets, so they're nice and soft, but they are thin for the summer. And this one, I bought this. It's actually kind of like a hoodie, or like a blanket with a hood. So what I want to do is take this out, and these are 2 blankets. This is doubled. So then I want to use this. This will give me 2 blankets. I will use a bed backing and then a front. So I will use these. And with this, I might just leave it like this and put a different front or a different top. But this one does not feel good on your hands and feet. So I'm going to use this for in the middle. And this is going to give a single, like for a 5-year-old. So yeah, but this is a pillow I want to make smaller and make it pretty. So okay, so I had to answer my phone. But anyways, this is stuff that I am making, that I am planning on making with that fabric that I showed you. So this is actually a blanket for my daughter. So yeah, stuff like this I want to make. And so here, this, I have a hot pink for in the back. And I'm just going to put a bed sheet in between here. So yeah, if you have anything, any ideas for me for that fabric, let me know. And we will be sewing. So yeah, I think this is it for me today. And so yeah, I wanted to show you my thrift store stuff that I found among all my stuff here, and show you what I want to do with my fabric, and we'll go from there. So we'll see how far we get this week. I have off this week, and I might be making a few blankets, and maybe I'll make a dress or something. But anyways, you have a good day, and God bless you, and come back for more videos.